Good morning. Hello. Happy Wednesday. It is Erica with Holy Rustic and Redheaded Princess Designs. And I thought this morning we are going to paint up our sweet and spooky insert for our Chippy door hanger. So come in, say hey. I am slowly getting my Halloween fall decor out, and I thought I need to get this painted, so I thought I would paint it with you. I'm finally feeling like a human again. I had COVID since last week, and it was pretty brutal. So thank you for hanging in there with me. I know we did not go live last week, and I missed you guys. So come in, say hey, let me know how your week is going. Monday was a holiday, so it is a little crazy around here. Had to pull up the picture. All right, so say hey. Let me know how your week is going. This is our sweet and spooky Halloween insert for our Chippy door hanger, which I have hanging on my front door. You can grab yours on our website. We have been busy prepping for the holidays. Finally, September is here, and I know that between now and the end of the year, time is just going to fly by. It never ceases to amaze me how quickly the holidays go. It seems like they take forever to get here. Like summer seems to last a very long time, and then before we know it, it is January again. I was just thinking about that this morning. I was like, man, I feel like August seems really long, and then next thing we know, it's September, October, and the days just fly. Alright, so I'm doing some purple on the top. I've thrown a little white in there, and then I'm going to very carefully add a nice green to the bottom here for this cute little like Halloween look. And I think we're gonna have to add some white to that green to get it to pop a little bit. We don't have any classes open this week, but starting next week, our September classes are filling up and they are ready to go for you. So check those out on our website because they are filling quickly. We have tons and tons of fun fall classes. And they are there waiting for you. So if you see one that you want to come to, you should definitely grab your tickets sooner rather than later. Because now is the time of the year when classes really start to fill up. I know sometimes during the summer months, classes don't fill up as quickly. People have so many other things to be doing. And so a lot of times you can wait until the night before to save your spots for classes. But just a reminder, that is not the case when we start getting into the fall holiday season. So you're going to want to save your seats for those classes sooner rather than later. All right, that green is not showing up, so I'm going to add a little bit of a darker green to this light citrus green to try to make it pop a little bit more. And then I'm just blending up into that purple. You just have to be careful when you're blending two colors together like this that don't necessarily go together, because we don't want to end up with mud. All right, so let's grab a little bit more purple and white. We're gonna blend into that green. Just a little bit right here. So I just want a small section where I blend those two colors together so that we don't end up with like a muddy color. Pull the green back up. There we go. That's working beautifully. All right, and then let's pull that purple back down. I think we've almost got it here. A little bit more purple on the top here. You can still see that wood in a few spots. Rinse that brush out really well. I can still see that wood in a few little spaces, so I just want to be sure that I've got a nice coverage. I love this one. It is so cute. It's got a little witch and her little cat with a cauldron. It's adorable. I think that looks pretty good. Still not loving this section right here. I feel like it looks really harsh. Like we switch from that green to that purple really quickly. I'm gonna blend that just a little bit more. There we go. I think that looks good. So there's our background. Make sure we've got all the edges really well here. Set that to the side. We have our cute little cat here. And some bats, our cauldron, which needs to be black, and then let's see, our little, her hat. Her hat and probably her shoes, I guess, should be black. So let's grab sponge here and some black. Not that one. I honestly don't even really know what classes we have next week. I know we've got several. Shirelli's is one, and that class I think has 1 or 2 spots left in it. And then we have, I know we have a kids class at Hunter Station next week. Our class at Forest Edge Winery is coming up soon. I don't know if that's next week or the next week. That one is also almost full. I think we have a couple of spots left in it. So go check those out because they are filling up quickly. All right, we're gonna do a black cat, obviously, for Halloween here. We'll do our cauldron in black. I was so sick last week. It was absolutely awful. I don't know. I'm assuming what I had was COVID. But it was not fun at all. So I'm glad to be feeling much, much better. months. It was miserable. And I was doing so well, staying on top of things and getting stuff done, and then that happened, and well, you know. Alright, we'll do our little shoes here. I don't know if there's ever a good time to get sick, but at the beginning of the holiday rush is not a good time. Alright, I think that might be all of the pieces that need to be black. Let's see, what color, let's do our words in black too. We have our little and out of there. Yesterday we worked on getting some orders out, and then I am working on our designs for this month. Our new releases should be released sometime tomorrow. I always wait till the 5th. There's one designer that we use that her designs do not release until the 5th of the month. So I'll wait until hers come out, and then we'll have a vote for our logo for the month. Alright, so that's where that's gonna go. And then our little girl goes, our cauldron goes here, our cat goes over here. Thank you, yes. I was feeling really awful there for a while, so thank you for saying that. I'm glad to be feeling much better as well. All right, here's our, we'll figure out where the bats are gonna go. Our little girl goes over here. So let's see here. Here's part of her hat and the other part of her hat. All right, we've got, move that out of the way. All right, our cauldron. Let's paint this green. That sickness hit me like a ton of bricks on Tuesday. Like, I was doing fine, I was up, I was doing all the things, and then all of a sudden Tuesday afternoon, like, I could not function. I was falling asleep on the couch, just feeling really, really bad. My whole body was hurting. And I did not get out of bed for at least a couple days. I could have spent much longer in bed, but unfortunately, when you own your own business, there's no one else who's going to be doing all the things that need to be done. So it was necessary to get stuff done and not be in bed, but I really could have spent a lot longer in bed. All right, let's see. Here's our little cat's collar. Let's make the little piece on the end green, and then we'll make the collar purple to match. We're gonna use a lot of green and purple here today. Opal, have you painted this one yet? I think you got this one in your last order. Have you gotten it painted up yet? Boxes that need to get put together and go out, and then we'll start working on this month's tiered tray kits and wagon club boxes. Oh, I can't wait to see it. I'm sure it's adorable. All right, there's our little cat's collar. Let's see. Let's go ahead and do his eyes and his little nose. So we're going to do these eyes with white, and then we'll paint the middles black. What color his little nose should be. Might just grab a little pink and do that. Tiny little baby nose here. This is so small. Well, I was like, oh, I need that one. I've been eyeballing it for a while, but I had not cut myself one. So while I was cutting yours, I went ahead and made one for myself. I love this design. I think it's so stinking cute. I don't decorate a ton for Halloween, simply because I enjoy the fall decor as well, and I don't leave my fall decor up past usually about November 1st. And so oftentimes I will do more fall decor than Halloween decor. Alright, here's his little eyes. Coming up, we will be at Community Days in Charlestown. Oh, I just like smeared that with my finger. Oh goodness. We will be at Community Days in Charlestown coming up, so you can come see us there. I've been busy painting ornaments and trying to prep stuff for our holiday shows. Trying to get ahead. I feel like it's one of those things that I will never get ahead. Even if I start painting ornaments in June, it's just impossible to get ahead. That one up because I smeared my finger across it. So now I've got to touch up the white. We'll let those dry for a second. They're gonna need another coat. All right, got our little girls' stockings here. We'll do these in purple and green. Could throw some orange in here somewhere too. Here's her little shoes. We'll add the rest of the stuff to that in a second. We've got her band on her hat. You know what? Let's throw some orange in here before we get too carried away with the purple and the green. Let's make the band on her hat orange. Just for a little bit of a different color here. I'm going to put a little white down underneath of my orange to start. And then we'll come back with a second coat of orange on top. anytime you're using any color that is a little more translucent or transparent, adding a little bit of white to that first layer will help make your second layer just pop a little bit more and keep you from having to do quite so many coats. All right, there's that. Got her pigtails, which I think I'm gonna make her blonde. So we're gonna make these yellow. And this is a nice multi-surface yellow, so it has a little bit more grab than just a regular old yellow. When I buy yellow paints, I like to buy the thicker, like multi-surface or patio paints, something that's meant to be a little bit of a heavier bodied paint, because yellow is so translucent. Having that kind of helps. Good morning, Teresa. Well, we've got that yellow in our brush. We'll go ahead and paint her little broom. I keep wanting to put that brush into my drink, and that is not where I want it to go. I don't know what color. She has white hair in the picture, but that's okay. Do yellow. All right. Let's grab a little bit of brown for our broom handle here. Listen closely, you can probably hear the little baby kittens in here. They have gotten so big. They are about 4 weeks old now. So I tipped I have them in a little cardboard box. So I kind of pulled it over so they could kind of come out and explore a little bit. They were having a great time running around the art studio yesterday, acting crazy, getting into all kinds of things. All right, let's give this another coat of orange here and a little bit of orange here. And then let's do the band of her hat. We're gonna do that in purple. Of you and your daughters painting together. Looks like you guys had so much fun and your stuff turned out so cute. Good morning, Ray. All right, then we've got, whoops. Let's do her hair here. I'm gonna add a few little white in her little yellow pigtails. I love the purple sparkles that you added to the hat on the cow. It looked so cute. So cute. And Teresa her and her daughter did a bunch of fall stuff too. So everybody's getting ready, painting all their fall things. And how everybody does the same thing but different. It's so fun to see that. All right, there's that. Let's do her little, I guess we're gonna make her green. She is a witch, so Do her little hands in green. We're both so busy. I totally understand that, but I love seeing your projects, and your little pumpkins turned out so cute. Face. Pumpkins, and you did the owls, and I feel like there was something else you did. Oh, you did the sunflowers from the Creative Outlet box. They turned out really cute. I love those little ragtime sunflowers. They're fun. I'm gonna add a little white to this green because she's looking really green. I don't know that we want her to be quite so green. So we're gonna tone it down a little bit here. They are fun, and they're so those ragties are so easy. Like, it's one of those things that's just really easy to do, and they turn out really cute. All right, there she is. Is that all the pieces? I think it might be. All right, let's touch up our cat eyes one more time here. And we can glue everything down and these eyeballs are giving me fits. I don't love them. We'll see. Let's move everything over here and pull this back so we can start looking at how we need to put things together. All right, I know she goes over here. Let's see. Here's her face, her pigtails. So many pieces because it's easier to paint, but it is hard to kind of envision it when you're looking at it all taken apart. Need to fix her nose here. Yeah. Oh, that's better. All right, her broom handle goes here, and then here's her hat. There we go. See, it looks so much better once it's all kind of not purple, because now it's blending in with the background. I might need to look at that. All right, these eyeballs. Maybe these eyeballs are not getting on. I don't think that's right. There we go. Okay. He doesn't look too bad. All right, let's start gluing stuff down and then we'll add our details. So when you do these chippy pieces, you just want to be sure you stay above that line. That is where it's going to slide down into your door hanger to make it interchangeable. So we don't want to put anything below the line. So we're going to keep our little kitty cat above the line here. Here's his little head. Lose his nose if I don't get it glued down. Alright, there's that eyeball and our little tiny nose that I cannot hang on to. There we go. And the other eye. Alright, those eyes are going to have to be touched up once I get everything glued down, but they look okay for right now. I think the issue is I have paint on my fingers and I just keep smearing them. Alright, there's our cat. Here's our cauldron. We're going to put it right here. Let's go ahead and put this down too. Remember, when you're using the E6000, which is included in all of our kits, you just need a small little bit of glue. You don't want to get too much, just a tiny bit. That way you don't have a bunch seeping out from underneath of everything. Sometimes even taking a paintbrush that you've like dedicated to glue and using that to put the glue on the backs of things like letters and stuff can help keep it from getting too messy on you. Alright, there's our cauldron. So cute. I love this one. I think it's so sweet. Alright, let's get her little feet on here. The green is wet somewhere. Her body. The nice thing about E6000 is you do have a little bit of a dry time, so you can wiggle things around if you need to. Obviously you don't want to move them around too much because you're going to end up with glue spots where everything was, but if you need to move it a little bit, you can. Alright, here's her pigtails. Her hat. I'm going to repaint this because I don't love that purple over there on that purple. It doesn't show up. So let's go over it with white first. I love Halloween too, right? I am so excited to put up all of my fall Halloween stuff. I don't usually put up tons of Halloween stuff, but I do. It's so cute. And this one is just adorable. Adorable. Alright. Try that. I think I'm going to make this green because I've got the purple background up here where this part of her hat sits, and it's not showing up very well. So I should have painted it a different color. So we'll make it green. So I always say, if you don't like it, let it dry, paint over top of it. No big deal. No big deal. It's just paint. The trick there is to let it dry though. Oftentimes what I see, especially like in classes and stuff, is people won't like something and so they'll try to paint over top of it and they will not let it dry. And you have to let it dry first, because if you don't, you're just going to keep making mud. We don't want to make mud. gotta get her hat up here. There we go. And I've got a smidge of glue peeking out there. So I'm just gonna take this brush and kind of wipe it. There we go. All right, and then I'll use a tiny bit of glue right here for the middle of our hat. There's her little broom. Should it go this? I think it should go this way. There we go. All right, now we have not glued any of our little bats down, so we can put those down. More here. I feel like there's like a lot of stuff on this one. Other bat. Should we put it over here? I think so. Kind of put it there. All right. Now we can do all the little details. Let's start by touching up our cat. Not with that brush. Kind of touch him up a little bit. I think I already touched up the things I needed to over here. I need to touch up her stockings as well. Better. All right. Let's see. I'm gonna grab some white and a different brush. We'll add in some details. On our little cat, let's do a couple little squiggle lines on our bats and our cauldron. So if you want, if you don't already have a Chippy door hanger, you can grab yours on our website at holyrustic.com. There are tons and tons of interchangeables for that Chippy door hanger. Every season, holiday, everything you can imagine, there's something there for it. And they are so cute. I love having the interchangeable because I don't have to constantly get a new door hanger to put on my door. I have this one and I can just add the little insert. So the details do make it. Good morning, Cindy. I love the purple background too. I'm glad I went with it. I was debating on whether I wanted to attempt that this morning or not. But I'm glad that we went for it. I do love the way it turned out. What color background did you use on yours, Opal? Did you use, you didn't do purple. What did you do? I want to see it. But it's so nice to have interchangeable things because you don't have as much to store. So rather than storing, you know, big door hangers, I can store just these little pieces and they fit nicely in the tote with the rest of my holiday decor for that season or whatever. Ooh, blue-green, that sounds pretty. Together is very very intimidating because if you're not careful you are going to end up with muddy brown, so you do have to be careful when you're doing like the ombre with those colors, which is why I debated whether I really wanted to do that or not this morning, but I'm glad that I did. To see what's in store for Thanksgiving and Christmas. I know, I love having all kinds of fun decor for the holidays. I do have some super cute Christmas stuff that is going to be coming out with our new designs for the month tomorrow. So I'm excited about those. There's some really cute new designs. And we're getting to that point where it's like, it's not too late to be painting fall, but you're almost there. It's time to start working on Christmas. Letters need just a little something. So I'm going to add a couple little dots here and there to these. Just to zhuzh them up a little bit. Cute. Can't stop with the dots now, like everything needs dots. One bat, I've got to do them on the other bats, right? All right, let's grab, I want to add some glitter. Let's see, what do we have in here? I don't know if this is any good. It doesn't sound very good. I want to put a little glitter in this cauldron. I don't know if it is. It sounds very watery. I have had so much paint lately that has like turned to water. It's old paint. I mean, well, it's just, it's older. But it has just, I've never seen paint do that before, but it has literally just turned into water. I don't know why. It's just very liquidy. And I think this glitter paint's usually a little more liquidy than that's very fun. Glitter makes everything better. Are you team glitter or not? Let me know in the comments. I love glitter. And glitter paint is fun because it's not like it's not the loose glitter that's gonna get everywhere, you know? I don't know that you're going to be able to see this very well on the camera, but let me tell you, it looks pretty awesome in real life. I'm going to put a little bit on my cat over here. You know what? I'm just going to brush a little bit too around on some places. Sparkle. Little sparkle. All right. Well, that's fun. Okay, so there we go. That is our spooky sweet insert for our interchangeable. There's that glitter. Look how pretty that is. So cute. I love the glitter too. This is one of my favorites. It's extreme glitter. It's like holographic. It's super, super fine. It dries really clear. So it's not like those big chunks. Sometimes that big chunky glitter, it's hard to get it to disperse evenly and you end up with just big piles of glitter. So I love this holographic stuff because it's just so fine and you just get the prettiest little sparkle. But there she is. She's all ready for my door. So we'll get her put up. I've got a couple more fall Halloween things to paint with you this week. So hopefully I will see you guys on Friday. We'll be back. And I'm going to go work on getting out some more orders and stuff. I hope you have an amazing day. Thanks for hanging out with me this morning. And I'll talk to you guys real soon. Bye, y'all.